look at. They are still coming from that play Glūs skābē and Old Man Winter. Take a look at this first sentence from that play. After Glūs skābē grabs one of the summer sticks, the 4 crows chase after him. The crows are pursuing Glūs skābē. So the word pursue is the first word we're going to take a look at, and that means to follow or chase someone in order to catch him or her. We're going to play a game called Would You. Decide whether you would pursue someone or something in this situation and tell why. Let's look at the first example. If you are playing tag with your friends and you were it, would you pursue them? Why or why not? Let's look at the next example. If you were a police officer and saw someone drive through a red light without stopping, would you pursue the driver? Why or why not? Let's look at the third example. If you were playing catch in your friend's front yard and the ball went into the street, would you pursue it? Why or why not? And let's look at the last example. If you were walking your dog and it ran away from you, would you pursue it? Why or why not? Let's take a look at the second word that we're going to focus on today and tomorrow. So here's an example from the text. Glūs skābē deceives the crows into thinking that they have grabbed his head. So that word deceive, it means to trick or fool someone into believing that something isn't true. We're going to play a game. Was Milton deceived? I'll give you a situation with our imaginary friend Milton, and you will decide whether or not Milton has been deceived. Let's take a look at the first example. Milton's aunt tells him that they are going to the toy store. When their car pulls into the parking lot, Milton looks up and sees that they are at the dress shop instead. Was Milton deceived? Why or why not? Let's look at the next example. Milton's brother, offers, to help Milton rake the leaves in the backyard after school. As promised, the brother meets Milton in the yard at 4 p.m. with a rake in his hand. Was Milton deceived? Why or why not? Let's look at the last example. Milton's neighbor says that she wants to borrow his telescope for only a day, and then she refuses to give the telescope back to Milton. Was Milton deceived? Why or why not? Excellent. Let's look at the last word that we're going to focus on today and tomorrow. Glūs skābē defeats Old Man Winter and brings back warm weather. We learned that in the play. But here is a piece of text evidence taken right out of that play. The blanket walls of Old Man Winter's wigwam collapse. Old Man Winter stands up and walks away as swiftly as he can, crouching down as if getting smaller. So what does that word crouching mean? Well, to crouch means to bend your legs and lower your body close to the ground, as you see in these examples. You might crouch down when you want to see something small in the ground, like a flower or a bug. You might crouch to pet an animal, such as a kitten or a puppy. People crouch when they want to hide from other people. That wraps up day 3. Tomorrow, we will go back and practice using the words pursue, deceive, and crouch.